Hello everyone. So I just got this Vizio TV M80 C3. This is a big TV and heavy. This is what the customer told me about this TV. He got it from a friend. He took it home, plug it to the wall. TV works fine for like 3 days or so. Next day, they try to turn on the TV. The TV won't turn on. They unplug it, wait a little bit, plug it in, turn it on, TV turns on, works. Today, they tried that, TV doesn't turn on at all. Couple times, no power at all, or doesn't want to turn on. This is the watt meter, and I'm gonna plug the TV. You can see it jumped it to the 14.5 watt. I mean, there is a power going to the TV. Yeah, customer said the white light. I don't see the white, but he said the white light is on. Yeah, I'm pushing the power button. The TV doesn't respond to the power button. No picture at all. Let's take it apart and check it to see what's going on. This is the TV inside. We got power board, main board, LED driver board, and the cheek-on board. This is the boards on the TV. At the first, we're going to check the standby voltage. We plug the TV to the power. You can see here the voltages. So we have the EC detect, like when you plug the power, we're going to have some voltages here, 3 volt or something like that. The same thing in the power supply on. These voltages came from the main board. The controller is going to send the voltage to here for the power board to turn on the other voltage. So we have 12 volt and we have 12 volt here. When the TV completely turns on, we're going to have this 12 volt. So at the moment, we are not worried about the voltage for the backlight, the 24 volt. So let's test here. The first one is a NC is no connect. Then we have the green one is a EC detect. So the EC detect is a half volt. That's very low. Shouldn't be like that. Then PS on, we have 3.8 volt. I think in this TV, if I do remember, it should be like 5 volt, but we're going to check it later if we fix it. So at the 12 volt, we have 1.5 volt at the 12 volt here. Then we have ground, 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 and 12 volt. So the pin number 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 4.3. Here we should be having a 12 volt. So here 4.3 is coming from here. So this is the 1.5. That's very low. 4.3 in this capacitor. 0 volt here. I think this is maybe for the cheek-on voltage. This is 33 volt here. So 33 volt. So this voltage here is good. So you can see it's at 24 volt. When we measure it here, it's 33 volt. But that's okay. This is not a bad. The problem is here in that low voltages. All right, look here. You see this capacitor, this one, and this one. They looks not right. 3.4 or 4.3 here in this diode. and 4.3 in this diode. So first, before we do anything, we need to change this capacitor. You can see them all swollen. Then we check, because the voltage, we have really low voltage here. I hope it's not the main board. It's a common issue for this Vizio TV. The main board goes bad. And how you fix this main board? Reflow the processor. I do have a lot of, I may have 1 or 2 videos about this specific main board, how to reflow the processor. But we hope it's not the main board, and it's the power board. With this low voltage, the controller is not going to work right. That's why the customer said, like when they got the TV at the first, they turn it on and it works. So maybe because the capacitor discharged and works fine. But let's change this capacitor and see what. So let's check the ESR in these replacement capacitors. Alright, this is 993 microfarad, and ESR is a 0.1 ohm. So this one is good. This one here, 927, the ESR is a 0.1 ohm. 996 ESR 0.2 ohm. 974, the ESR is a 0.09 ohm. So we have 1000 microfarad, and this is 35 volt. So let's test it with this one. So let's get this one to 0. Okay, so now we can check this one. It's a 0.02 ohm, so it's good. Zero, that's good. 0.04 is good. 0.02 is good. Okay, here you can see 1000 microfarad and 35 volt is a 0.08. The capacitors here is a 16 volt, 1000 microfarad. That's the one I removed. The microfarad should be the same, but the voltage is okay if you go over what you have before. Yeah, before you test the capacitor with the ESR mirror, be sure you short them. You short this capacitor to discharge it. Be sure to don't flip the capacitors. Polar H is the same, positive and negative. So let's put this board in the TV and with this. So I put the power board into place. So let's plug it and we test it. So here we have 0 watt. So let's click to the power button. So now we have 173 watt. So it means the TV turned on and responded to the power button. That's good. Already I see some backlight. Yeah, it's good. So let's check the voltage. The EC detect the pin number 2. We have 3.8. It's not like half a volt before. The PS on, we have 5 volt, not 3.4 like before. And the 12 volt here, we have 12 volt, so it's good. It was like 4.3 I think. So here in this pen where it said 12 volt VS, we have 12 volt. The T-cone is here, 12 volt. The T-cone on voltage, that's the voltage is controlling on and off for that 12 volt T-cone. 3.2 is good. In this diode here we have 12 volt, not 4.3. In this diode here 12.6. So everything looks good now. I see the object light is on, but we have the backlight is on. Just want to be sure you have any kind of the picture. Or let me try find the menu or something. Oh, you see that? It's over there. You see the volume? You know, TV works. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and see you next one. Yep, TV works.